Dmitry Bivol plans to fight early in January, uh, possibly around the time, either around Beterbiev's date or after. I feel like right now he needs to get active because Beterbiev is looking to fight him soon. Uh, there's already a countdown as far as about 12 months. They should have the fight done. I would say in 12 months. I can see Benavidez possibly moving up to 175. He's been at 168 for about 5, 6, 7 years, and it's kind of a time now. He's kind of ready to move on about business. A guy who's willing to fight anybody shouldn't be waiting in one division 5, 6, 7 years. So it's time to move on to 175. And uh, I don't know if that's the reason why they're speeding up the Bivol Beterbiev undisputed. I kind of feel like they're doing little side fights to promote it, but I don't really like the promotion. You might as well just have the fight. Beterbiev's fighting Cullum Smith, and which is a past Canelo opponent, and his next fight will be a past Canelo opponent, which would be Bivol. And Bivol, he's coming off a Canelo win, which is his best win, and I know a lot of people would say, well, he has other fights that he's just had. Well, that's true, but I don't feel like the Gilberto Ramirez fight. Zordo felt like he was under. Zordo was 225 walking around before that fight happened. So for him to go all the way down to 175, that's 50. That's 50 pounds, man. That's ridiculous. Like I want to give Dmitry Bivol credit for that fight, but that's a lot of weight to drain a guy down. So right now, that division needs to get rolling because a lot of these young guys, they will be moving up soon. They're not going to be 168 from the age of 21 to 35. That's not going to happen. And I think a lot of older guys know that. They're trying to cash out real quick before they can have any kind of mandatories of guys who are looking to fight now. I feel like right now it's a lot of stalemates in divisions. Hopefully the undisputed could get done in the heavyweight and 175 division because right now we don't have anything to go off of as far as a lot of guys don't have any matchups left. A lot of guys have cleared out divisions. They went through all the challenges. They went through all the rankings and mandatories. It's at the point in time now where fights needs to be made, especially with Bivol and Beterbiev because with Bivol, I don't want to see him kind of. I know the Canelo fight was a big win, but I don't want to see him kind of like hang his hat on just, well, I beat Canelo. Well, you can beat Beterbiev too. I want to see you beat somebody at your own size and your own weight class. Just like the same way I want to see Canelo beat somebody his own weight, his own weight class, things like that. You know, that's still a thing now. Fighting somebody your own size is still a thing. That's still something that fans appreciate. So when that becomes a thing again, I would highly appreciate it. Because most of the time, when we seen past fighters fighting like Floyd Mayweather or whatever, he wasn't fighting guys who was 130 and 125 and making them come up. Like, that's the same type of thing that's going on now. You fighting guys 20 pounds less than you, bro. You're taking somebody up from a whole different weight class that's not even close to where you're at. So I don't like how the fans want to see certain guys. We're not even holding guys accountable now as far as with good fights. We're just playing it's basically like Warriors or Fight Club or whatever. People really just picking sides and it's not really helping the fight business. It's not helping careers either because I'm gonna be a guy who's not gonna want to hear half of these names mentioned with Hall of Fame in the future if you're not really doing certain things. Pound for pound doesn't mean fighting guys smaller than you. I don't respect that. It's coming to a point now where it's not even something anymore. It's kind of I didn't respect it when Canelo was fighting Amir Khan, but like I said, it's a lot of stuff that's going on that I don't really agree with. But Beterbiev has to get the ball rolling. uh, as far as with this Bivol fight, because Bivol's gonna hold it. I don't know, man. He doesn't even have his next fight planned up. So I'm not really putting it on Beterbiev. I'm just saying, as far as Bivol has to hurry up and make this fight. I know he has promoters who's doing certain things and building certain things up because they want to get value out of their fighter, and they feel like this is to be the last big fight. But things will have to change in the future as far as how guys meet up and certain things, because there's a lot of fighters. People won't realize it, but it's a lot of fights that hasn't happened in the last 10 years. Most of the guys retired already or they're about to retire. And it's really a shame in boxing because the things that we used to grow up on and the things we like, they're not really happening anymore. That's why some people feel like the fights that happen not really as big as they used to be. Because back in the day, when we had Maidana and Mayweather, the fans choose if they have a rematch or if the fight was big or anything like that. There wasn't really a huge build up like it was on the second fight. So people have to realize you got to fight certain opponents to see what the fans gravitate to. For a guy to just be picking who he's going to fight, of course you're going to win if you're picking who you're going to fight. Like, come on. If you're going through the rankings and you're just fighting the best, that's going to work. But if you're going to just picking who you want to fight, that's... If I can pick who I want to fight, I can go undefeated right now too. So a lot of that stuff got to go out the window. But I feel like this would be a very good fight. We need this in boxing right now. A lot. That division is going cold. And people really don't pay attention or care about it. I'm just being honest. So it's time to get the ball rolling in that division now.